Well, hey there, neighbor. It's me, Angie. Come on in here. I have the door open. Just bring yourself on in. You know where you are. Take a seat. There's some room at the table. I have a couch, a couple of recliners. You know, I've been having a lot more neighbors coming in, so we're going to have to make room for everybody. You know, as you're coming in, of course, I'm going to be doing this. I'm famous for that, you know, the gift of gab. But anyway, the reason that I am coming to you today, and I hope you brought your favorite drink, your snack. You didn't have to bring your umbrella or your rain jacket today because the sun's shining. And it's about 70-something degrees here in Mississippi. So the weather is nice and the wind is blowing. Oh, it's so nice. I've actually been outside. I wanted to check my irises and my daylilies. And I am going to let you see those probably in the next video. But this one I wanted to invite you to participate in what I want to happen for my 55th birthday, which is coming up May the 17th. I know, I'll be 55. And used to, when I was younger and someone would tell me they were going to be 55, I would think, whoa, 55, that's kind of old. Now, my mind is still back when I was in my 30s. Now, my body is more like 70-something, but we're going to talk about that later in this video. But I want to get 55 birthday cards, or even more if you know, whoever wants to send me a card for my birthday. So if you would like to send me a birthday card, go to my About page on my YouTube channel and send me an email, and I'll send you my address. Now, I know with all the auctions that I've been in, a lot of my neighbors already have my address. But if you don't, and you want to participate in sending me a birthday card, which is a choice, I'm not going to not be your neighbor because you don't send me a birthday card. We're still going to be neighbors. I know some people, they don't have a chance to go get birthday cards. They don't like doing something like that. They're not interested in it. Don't mean they're not interested in me. It just means they're not interested in going to the trouble of picking out a card, mailing it. You know, some people just, they don't like doing that. And I understand it. So don't worry about it if you don't send one. You're still my neighbor. But on the flip side of what I wanted to tell you, the reason that I really want to do something for my 55th birthday is because I know you all know that I suffer from this autoimmune disease. But I don't think you all know a lot about it. I try not to talk about it a lot. Not that I'm trying to ignore it or I'm ashamed of it or anything like that. It's just I want my channel to be a positive channel. I want it to be about you and not about me so much. I don't want you to come to my channel and I'm all the time whining about what's wrong with me and, oh, poor me because I got this disease and, you know, why did I, you know, get it and, you know, just be so negative. I don't want that. I want to be here for you. I want to be encouraging to you. I want to be giving to you. I want to be given to my family, be positive for my family. Because when I originally started this channel, it was for my children and my granddaughter and any other grandchildren that I'm going to have to be able to see me once I'm no longer here. Because you see, my neighbor, when I was first diagnosed with this disease, I have neuro and cardiosarcoidosis, which I do have a pacemaker. That means I have sarcoidosis in my heart and my nervous system. They said the life expectancy was 5 to 7 years if they didn't get it in remission. Well, that was back in 2016. Now, I was in remission for a little while, and after I started steroids, I got to get off the steroids, and I was in remission. But then I started falling, and I knew that I was out of remission, so I had to go back on steroids. And now it's been 5 more years. So I know that 7 years is coming up, and you say, well, you look so good and healthy. How can you be dying? Well, a lot of you don't see what goes on with the things that I deal with my illness. You know, the pain that I go through. The machine that I have for my legs that I have to use every night so I won't have so much fluid on my legs. My ability to walk has been taken away from me. I can't stand. Now, when I first was diagnosed with this disease, I could walk around. I used a cane. You know, I worked. I knew that I had this disease, but it wasn't taking over my body. I have some spots in my liver. I have trouble from that. I have trouble with my pituitary gland. I have to take medication for that. It's just a lot of things that you all don't see that I deal with on a daily basis, which I'm not ashamed of the fact that I have to deal with all that. It's just I feel like it's not your burden to carry. I want to come to you with my neighborly self, invite you in for a chat, and us just be happy for a little while, which I'm happy all the time. Except now there are days that I am in a lot of pain and it takes me longer to get functioning for that day. But I wake up every morning and just thank the Lord, because I'm a Christian, that I've woke up and I can function and I can get up and I can get in my wheelchair and I can speak and I can still get in the shower by myself. I can cook. I can wash dishes. You know, it's just so many things that I'm thankful that I still can do. I'm thankful that I still have my family, that I can tell them that I love them. And I got a granddaughter that I can love, you know. And I don't really want to get emotional on this video, but I just want to tell you that until you have a doctor to tell you that you have X amount of years to live, then you don't know how it feels to wake up every morning appreciating the birds, the flowers, the sun, the weather, the friends you have, the new friends that you make. You're just happy about everything. Now, I know some people are down, but I try to stay positive, because that's one thing in life we can't control. Because when it's time for us to leave this world, we're not in control of that. It's going to happen. And I don't sit around with a calendar and count the days that the doctor has diagnosed me with and said that's how long I have to live. No, I wake up and say, I'm alive. I'm going to live this day. I'm supposed to see a new doctor in June. And I'm supposed to start a new treatment. I am winning off the steroids, and I hope this new treatment does well for me. It's something that MS patients take. And home health, they have to come here. You take it by IV, and they'll have to administer it to me. It's either once or twice a month. But I wanted to tell you, I'm going to have a happy birthday this year. I'm going to have a happy birthday from now on until I'm no longer here. I'm going to be happy every day. I'm going to be kind, considerate, thoughtful. I'm going to be there for people that feel down and don't feel worthy. And I'm going to be an encourager. And I'm going to be an uplifter. I'm going to be a person that is a gift giver. Anything I can do for somebody to make their life easier and better, that's what I want to do. I want to make my family's life better. I want to spend time with my children just as many days as I can. And with James. And especially my grandbaby. She has my heart. But I'm not telling you this because I want you to feel sorry for me. Because I don't. This is what I've been given. And I'm living with it. But I don't have to be sad all the time about it. I can be positive and happy and glad. And that's what I want you to understand that when I speak to you or I'm in a chat and I, compliment you or I say something nice, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. When I go on a live chat with you all and I welcome you into my home, it means so much means so much to me that you've come in, and you could have been anywhere else in the world and you chose to be with me. And that means a lot. And I thank you for that. But to end with a good note, I am happy with my life. I just want you to know. And just think. I don't have to think of, I think about things that I used to could do that I can't. Drive, walk, stand, bathe. I mean, I have to use a shower chair now. And when I sleep, I can't turn over by myself. I have to have someone to help me. And, people don't see behind the scenes. All you see is when I come to you like I am today. But I'm here to tell you, those things do not slow me down. Now, I do have bad days. But most of the time, I'm upbeat, ready to go. And that's the way I plan on being until I'm no longer here. So I'm telling you to live your life to the fullest. If there's anything in you, find some happiness. Do not stress out. Stress is the worst thing that can happen. And if you're not happy where you are, change it. Change what you're doing. Spend more time with your family. Tell people you love them. Hug people when you get a chance. I know we've went a couple of years without being able to hug each other because of the big, But I'm here to tell you, I am going to be upbeat, happy. And this is not phony. I mean, anybody that's around me when I'm not on the, do a video or live with you, they know I'm upbeat. My doctors even say, you have the best attitude. Well, what other attitude am I going to have? I mean, if I sit around and cried about it all the time, what kind of life would that be? No, I want to be a giver. I want to spend the rest of my days giving and enjoying and watch people be happy. And my children to be happy and content. And make these videos where they can one day watch them and go, that was my mama. But I'm going to have to stop now and start with, just remember, send birthday cards. I'm going to be 55. And if you want my address, just go over to my About page. And I wanted you to know why I was just so determined that I was going to do something for my birthday this year. Outside my family doing something. This YouTube channel has just changed my whole life. I've never had 300 and something neighbors. And I want more. So share me out. I want people to subscribe. And if you want to go look up sarcoidosis, I'll put it in the description and spell it for you. So you can go look that disease up. Bernie Mac, the comedian Bernie Mac, he passed away of sarcoidosis, and he had pulmonary sarcoidosis. You can have it anywhere, any organ of your body, even your skin. I just happen to have it in my nervous system and in my heart. It's very rare. It's a rare disease. But anyway, remember, May the 17th is my birthday. I want to get 55 birthday cards. And I want you to send them to me. And don't forget, neighbor, like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell, because we won't always have these kind of talks. We won't. We're going to be positive. We're going to talk about fun things that we're going to do this spring and summer. We're going to be looking at my flowers soon. We're going to be doing a lot of happy things. But I just wanted to share a little bit about my disease with you so you'll know that I am an upbeat person with all that I have to live with. And I want you to be upbeat. And if you ever want to send me an email and ask me about my disease or want to talk about anything, feel free to do that. But until then, neighbor, I will see you next time. Bye.